Hi, my name's Robert, and this is going to be my first YouTube video. I want to start a little YouTube journey, I guess you could say. I was inspired by some channels I've been getting suggested recently, and I'll put them in the description down below. But I was inspired by some channels who do similar things, and I want to try it out myself. I have a few goals in mind as to why I want to do this, but I'll get to that in a second. I guess I'll talk about myself first. I'm 19. I go to community college at the moment, and I want to transfer to another college soon to study video game design because that's what I want to do. It's my passion. I want to make video games. Because of that, I obviously really like video games, mainly sci-fi, some horror, but mainly sci-fi. What is it? I like reading. I work out a lot. I'm going to go to the gym right after this video. But I like working out. What is it? I can't even think of what else I like to do. I have a fucking Lego collection because I'm a huge nerd, I guess. So maybe I'll show that someday. I also have a huge book collections underneath my bed because of how many books I have. I guess some other things to say about myself. I don't really watch movies or cartoons as much as anymore, but I mainly like sci-fi and stuff like that. I guess some shows I like a lot would be like Regular Show and Evangelion. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Some movies would be like Alien and Predator. Those mean a lot to me. I guess music that I listen to would be stuff like Tool, Linkin Park, The Prodigy. So yeah, that's just some stuff about me. I have some goals for myself that I want to set in this video. And some reasons that I want to start this, I guess you could say. My first reason for starting this is, I just want to see if I can stick with something. I have a few things that I set for myself that I'm sticking with, but I want to set another thing that I want to stick with. This isn't going to be an everyday thing. I'm not going to upload every day, but it'll definitely be a couple times a week. And I'm just going to talk about things that I'm interested in, things that I think are important, or advice I think should be given, stuff like, what is true masculinity, or things like letting go of the past, living in the moment, stuff like that. Because I've been recently getting into a lot of philosophical stuff. I guess that sounds so cringe, but philosophical and metaphorical stuff that means a lot to me. And even though there's only gonna be like 3 people who watch this video, which is fine by me, even though there's only going to be like a few people watch this, if they can get something out of my videos, then that's awesome. I'm glad. But I want to be able to, I guess, look back on this 5 years from now and look at my journey and see how much I've grown as a person. So I have a couple goals I want to set for myself. My first goal it actually has to do with the gym. The past 6 months, I've been going to the gym consistently. Not every single day, but about 5 to 6 times a week, which is a lot, I know. But the first thing I want to do is I want to start going for longer periods of time, because I typically only go for an hour. I want to try to push that even more. Try to go for an hour 30 or 2 hours, something like that. So that's my first goal I want to set. My second goal is I want to get back into art. Drawing, mainly. I'm trying to save up right now to buy a drawing pad. And I used to draw when I was a kid, and I stopped. Probably because I kind of got discouraged from it, in all honesty. And I want to get back into that, because I want to make video games and stuff like that. And it's not just 2D art I want to do. I want to be able to do animations and 3D modeling and stuff like that. And this drawing pad, I feel like, will help a lot with that. And as well as practicing on pen and paper, or not pen and paper, like pencil and paper in my free time. So that's my second goal. I want to start, I guess. I'd like to do that as soon as possible, but how do I put this? What I want to do is draw more on the, on a drawing pad, because I used to draw on the computer. It wasn't the greatest. I can't really draw very well with a mouse because it sucks. At least for me, it sucks. But I guess I want to get more into like animation and 3D modeling, stuff like that. So I want to get to that by the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year. And then I have 2 goals that are kind of they're personal to me, but it's nothing special. My first goal is to finish my video game list, and that sounds so stupid. But over the past like 3 years, I've bought I'm not joking when I say hundreds of games on Steam that interest me. I buy these games to play them because they interest me and they give me a lot of inspiration and ideas for what I want to make in the future. And they've just been sitting in my library. Either I've touched them once and never finished them, or I've never actually played them before. And I've been working through over the past 4 or 5 months, maybe. I made a lot of progress, but I have about 104 games, if we're not counting the game I'm playing right now, like 104 games I gotta finish. And I want to finish that before January of next year. Now, I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it by then, but I'm still gonna do my best. I want to finish it because, well, 1, I bought the games, I want to play them. 2, I want to see if I can get any new ideas and inspiration from these games. But more importantly is that this is a goal I've set for myself, because I'll be honest, I've never been the greatest about, committing to things I've set for myself. And I feel like even if it's something like video games, I want to be able to commit to this goal that I set for myself and finish it. I've learned how to like video games again, because I got burnt out on video games. I've been playing them for most of my life. I've been playing them since I was like 5 years old, on the Wii. And I want to sort of close this part of my life where I go from playing video games to making them, if that makes any sense. So I'd like to finish that. Currently, I'm playing through Alan Wake. It's an interesting game. Maybe what I can do is because I do want to do like gym updates every once in a while, show my progress in the gym. Maybe I'll do game updates, something like that. What have I finished? Something like that. So maybe I'll do that and give my thoughts on it or whatever. My last goal is, and this is probably the least important, 100%, like definitely the least important. I have a Lego collection. You can't see it. It's over there off screen, to the side of my room. And it's like split into 2 sections, like stuff that's complete, sets that are complete, and sets that are incomplete. And I noticed this issue that I had where I just kept buying sets, new sets, and I never finished the sets that were incomplete. I never bought pieces to finish those sets. And these are sets I've had since I was a kid. I've been wanting to rebuild. So I made a deal with myself that I wouldn't buy anything new until I finish those sets. And I want to keep at that. And I have a few reasons as to why I want to finish this little product of mine. I'll get to that in a second. It kind of, actually, if I go back to the video game stuff, this is so all over the place. But I made a deal with myself with the video game list where I wouldn't buy any new video games until I finish my Steam list. And my goal with either of these things isn't to just buy a bunch of new crap, bunch of new games or Legos or whatever the fuck. After finishing them, sure, I'll maybe buy one once a month or something like that. I don't know. I'll buy a game occasionally and finish it, and then buy another one. But with the video game list, I've already said that once that's done, I want to be able to transition to more important stuff, like getting into art and doing stuff like that. Doing the things I should be doing, the things that I want to do more. With the Lego stuff, I want to get this done because, one, it's another thing that's sort of, it's a goal for myself, even if it's so insignificant. It's a goal I set for myself, and I want to finish that goal. It's also part of this larger goal where I want to change around the whole room. You can't see the whole room, my whole bedroom. But once this is done, which should be in about a month or 2 from now, I want to change my whole room around, get ready, because in about 2 years I want to move out. So that's another goal I've set for myself. And in terms of YouTube specifically, I guess I'm doing this to get better at socializing or get better at talking. Because I'm not the great at talking. I'm not the great at structuring things, if you want to put it like that. Which is probably evident in this video, but I don't really care. I've never been the greatest at socializing. I have some friends, which is fine. I'm not saying like I'm alone or whatever. I need more friends. I don't really care. I'm glad I have the friends that I have. But I would like to get better at socializing, just talking to people in general, because I'm not the greatest at that. I'm a pretty big introvert. And I'm still trying to figure out why, I guess. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Again, I guess I'm still figuring it out. But I'd like to use this to get better at talking, I guess. And, you know, like I said earlier, if I have something that I feel like is important, like things that I feel like are important, whether it be like preservation of media, because that's a big thing I do. I preserve media. I have tons of rare books, and I emulate video games that you just can't really find, or physical copies are super expensive. And that's important to me. So maybe I'll talk about that. But definitely the more important stuff I'll be talking about is more motivational stuff, because I think everyone needs at least someone to motivate them to some degree, or at least get them on that head start so that they can keep going all the way by themselves. And I had that. I had that from my father, who motivated me a lot and gave me a lot of advice. My mother. I have friends who have done that. Other family members. People on YouTube or whatever. I've seen videos doing the same thing or just saying the same thing. Like, you know, just keep going at it. And, you know, again, even if 3 people only see this video, that's what I want to do. So if you think this is going to be like high edited or, you know, high quality, have a script or whatever, it's not. It's going to be all over the place. I mean, not all over the place. I definitely want to get better about that. And I think I will get better about that. But I'm just speaking from the heart, I guess. I want to be honest about how I feel and what I want to say in the moment, because I think that's so important. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. Those are my goals I have set for myself. This won't be a daily thing, like I said before. I won't be uploading every single day, because I just don't really have... I don't know if I have a topic to talk about every single day, and I don't really want to waste everyone's time with really dumb, mundane topics, I guess. I guess I want the majority of things on this channel to be more so motivational, things that will inspire people a bit more. And I'm hoping that my journey can do that. I don't know what the future will hold for me, but I'm going to work hard at it. So I have some ideas of what I want to talk about in my next video, which will probably be in about 2-3 days, maybe. Like I said, this will be, you know, I'll make a couple videos a week, maybe like 3 videos a week, I don't know. But, yeah, this video is super haphazard, but, you know, maybe you'll stick around and see where things go. So, I will see you guys in the next one, and, yeah, I hope you guys have a good one.